Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Now I know this Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial has really gotten everyone's attention. I literally had a hard time starting work today because I was watching it live, but there's another trial that I think is pretty interesting as well, or at least some interesting things are coming out of this trial, and that is the Blac Chyna versus the Kardashian bunch. You guys may know that she is suing the family due to them ruining her reality TV career because a second season of Rob and Chyna did not get picked up, and she is blaming the family for that. So this past week at the trial, momager Kris Jenner took the stand, and she came out with some rather interesting allegations against Blac Chyna. Now, she is alleging that Blac Chyna tried to kill her son and that she also threatened to kill her daughter, Kylie. She also said that Tyga, who used to date Blac Chyna and also has a child with Blac Chyna, that Tyga also told her that Blac Chyna threatened to kill him. Now, crisscross applesauce, because there's some crisscross going on in this family. Tyga and Chyna, they dated for a while. They have a child together. Literally, I don't even know if he broke up with Chyna yet or if it was right after he broke up with Chyna, but he started dating Kylie. Kylie was pretty young at the time. From my understanding, she was actually 17, but they did not come out and acknowledge their relationship until her 18th birthday. Her 18th birthday party, they finally come out to say, yes, we're dating. So he's not with Blac Chyna, he's with Kylie. And then Rob starts dating Blac Chyna. So it's craziness going on here because, you know, it's the family is dating exes, which would make for a pretty interesting Christmas, right? Which I don't think it ever really made it that far. On April 22nd, this past Friday, Kris Jenner, she testified that she fully thought Blac Chyna was going to kill Rob Kardashian when she pulled a gun on him and pointed it at his head. Kris says she did not think that Chyna was joking around when she did this. During Kris's second day of testimony, she said that she thought Chyna actually tried to murder her son in December 2016 after the two had an altercation. Blac Chyna's lawyers asked Kris if she believed Chyna attempted to murder Rob, to which she replied, I do. Kris Jenner said that her son had marks on her body from where Blac Chyna wrapped the telephone cord around his neck. She also said that Blac Chyna ripped his shirt up during the altercation as well. Now, Chyna, once she took the stand, she told a different story. And her story, I don't know if I believe it, you guys. On Wednesday, April 20th, Blac Chyna took the stand to share her testimony. And this is what she had to say, you guys. She described the day of December 14th, 2016 as a gleeful celebration because their show, the Keeping Up with Kardashians spinoff, Rob and Chyna, had got picked up for a second season. On the stand, she said, it was exciting. We were throwing money and having fun, just being silly. She says she ripped Rob Kardashian's shirt in a playful manner. She said, it happened from us like playing, trying not to be sexy or take the shirt off, but just doing silly stuff with my fiance. Now, later that day, after the celebration kind of died down, Rob was playing video games, and she says she went up behind him and wrapped the telephone cord around his neck, but that too was in a joking manner. She said, I came up behind him doing this kind of jokingly. I just went like this to try to get his attention. I don't know why she couldn't have just been like, hey, Rob, hey, over here. Hi, a word with you, please. Why do you got to wrap a telephone cord around his neck? I'm not sure, but whatever. No, later that day was when the gun incident happened. Rob was on the phone with a friend. He was actually on a FaceTime call with a friend, and Chyna pointed an unloaded gun at his head. According to Blac Chyna, none of these moments were intended to do Rob any harm, and she says that he took them as much as like joking, that he took what she did as joking. But according to Kris Jenner, it was not jokes at all, and she took it very seriously. Kris believes that Chyna's animosity towards the family, as well as when they would get into altercations, her and Rob, she would take that animosity out on Rob because she hated his family so much. And Kris added that alcohol was involved in this situation as well. So Chyna was under the influence of alcohol. I've heard allegations out there that when her and Rob was together that she did an ungodly amount of cocaine as well. I don't know. These were things that he stated. You know, some of the reasons why they had so many problems is she would get drunk. She was under the influence of cocaine. And when they would fight, she would get really violent and physical. So the mom says, the momager, Kris Jenner, she says that she knows that there was alcohol involved in these altercations, and she believes the animosity that Chyna has towards the family also led her to be even more physical with Rob. So the attorneys did ask Kris why she never called the cops during these altercations. And per Kris, she said that she knew that Chyna already had problems with the law, so she didn't want to further those problems. And she relied on the security team to get the situation under control. She said their security is made up of former LAPD officers, so she trusted them to figure the situation out and keep anyone from getting hurt. Now, on Thursday, The Blast brought up a deposition that Kris Jenner had did in the past in regards to this lawsuit. Kris Jenner sat down for a deposition, and in the lawsuit, she said the Blac Chyna threatened to kill Kylie. So this was brought up at court too. So when Blac Chyna's lawyers initially asked the question, Kris said that she didn't recall. I guess in time you will kind of forget things, but the lawyer referenced the deposition to jog her memory. And in this deposition, Kris did make the allegation that Chyna threatened to kill Kylie. Chyna's lawyers pressed Kris further, to which she responded that she would have to ask Tyga and Kylie, given that they have firsthand knowledge of the situation. That I'm assuming maybe, she threatened Kylie to Kylie or to Tyga, and they had firsthand information on the threats that were made and what exactly was said. Also, Tyga told Kris Jenner as well that Blac Chyna had threatened to kill him also. So she's just out there throwing threats every which way, right? She's threatening, allegedly, she's threatening Tyga, she's threatening Kylie, she's threatening Rob. But according to her, she's just playing. It's just playful. Now, Kris Jenner did say at the time she didn't take it too serious, that she just thought it was like drama. She said, I probably just thought it was some drama, which I am used to. In time, I think they started taking Blac Chyna a little bit more serious, like after physical altercation after physical altercation after physical altercation, and after she really become like a thorn in their side, I think they really started seeing her for what she was. But early on, after the first incident, Kris Jenner said that she still believed in Rob and Chyna, that she still wanted to give them the chance to make their relationship work. She was asked about that, why she didn't try to come in between that relationship after the first incident. And she said it's because she believes in second chances. She said, I love second chances and I wanted them to win. I wanted my son to be happy. Blac Chyna filed this lawsuit back in 2017, and she is suing the entire Kardashian-Jenner family for defamation. She alleges that the famous family derailed her reality TV career after Rob and Chyna was canceled after only one season. Now, Rob and Chyna, they have had a very crazy relationship. Now, if you kept up with it back in the day, like all the allegations that came out and the back and forth, it was wild. And there was a lot of allegations of abuse back then, which leads Chyna to her lawsuit against Rob Kardashian. She is suing Rob for assault, battery, and harassment. I think there was an incident that took place where Rob Kardashian actually posted pictures of Blac Chyna where she was naked, which was classified as revenge porn. And I think that was the first time I ever heard the term revenge porn. It was after they broke up and he posted nude photos of her. I don't really know how much trouble he got into from that, but I would have to assume there was something there that he got fined or something happened from that. Chyna is also suing the family, the girls, the mom and the girls, for upwards of $100 million, which to that family may be chump change, but according to them, they say it's the principle of the lawsuit that matters to them and not so much the money. So they are fighting against this, you guys. I had never heard of these allegations that she put a gun to Rob's head, that she wrapped a telephone cord around his neck, and things like that. So when I read this article where Kris Jenner talked about these things on the stand, I was like, holy crap. This lawsuit may be just as interesting as the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard lawsuit. So I wanted to hop on here and give you guys this information. If you guys want to keep up with it, I'm going to be trying to keep up with it. Anything that comes out this interesting, I will be covering it. If you guys are interested in me covering it, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, whose side are you on? Are you guys team Rob and Kardashian Jenner? Or are you guys team Blac Chyna? I have to say, just from watching her on reality television, because she had another reality TV show, I don't remember the name of it, but she's got some anger issues. And from watching Rob like on the Kardashians, he always seemed very just like lax, chill, I never really seen him get angry or raise his voice. So I don't know. I feel like he was a lost soul, and she kind of took advantage of him just to tick Tyga and Kylie off. And when she couldn't get what she wanted, I feel like, personally, it's my opinion, that she may have abused him, you know, in more ways than one: physical, mental, emotional. And he thought, you know, maybe they had something special. They did have a baby out of this. They have a baby Dream Kardashian. Yeah, so you guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.